LP, what's up, dude? Actually need to step back a little bit. Get my full 10 meters experience. Bam, what's good, dude? Oh, shit. First shot slipped out of my hand. Okay. Joseph, Turtle, Leon. I'm gonna pull this a little bit further around my face. Hunter, what's up, dude? Need some of the liquid chalk Andy had. Yeah. But if I don't have something to complain about, Rex, I wouldn't be able to live. Alright, where are we at here? So the same thing that was happening to me yesterday is happening to me now. Thought I fixed the problem, but apparently not. What frame is that? Axiom? I got the, what you call it's on there? Graydon, what's up, man? Robert, what's good? Shooting these 1/4-inch steels. Oh, slipped out of my fucking hands again. God damn it. Ugh. Alright, Rex. Pretty sure I now have Andy's liquid chalk signal. 1/4-inch. Robert, I'm trying to work on my release issues. Alright. Twisted Zodiac, tell us how you really feel. Twisted Zodiac, what's up? What pouch are you using? I got the Simple Shot like BB pouch. It's like a Rue leather pouch. What taper do I run? So I busted up some I busted out some TheraBand Black. I still have a huge roll of this stuff. That it's probably 3 or 4 years old. And it actually works great, but you can't really shoot anything except 1/4-inch or clay ammo with it. And I'm using my typical 20 to 12 taper on this one. But this stuff is only like 0.3. So TheraBand Black is very thin. It's also very stretchy. It's crazy stretchy. But I cut up a bunch of 0.4, Simple Shot 0.4 bands and I cut them 200 millimeters long, and I cut them from 15 to 10. How many bands did you break? Joseph Lichtenberger, what's up? How many bands did you break and use up at ECSE? So I had, let's see, I used my Axiom, the Axiom that I made. I used Tim Henry's Kodiak that he made me. I used the Scout LT2. Those are the only 3 slingshots that I used for any real amount of shooting. I shot a little bit of my spare Axiom, but I probably only took like 20 shots with it, so I won't even count that. Maybe 50 shots at the most. So I won't even count that. And I only replaced 1 band set between those 3 slingshots. Axum, what's up, dude? And I'm not quite sure why the hell I'm missing her. And I'm missing in exactly the same spot every time. It's really frustrating. It is really, really frustrating. Drop the ball. Back to work. Thanks for stopping in, Robert. I'm going to make Robert a moderator. All right. I need help, guys. I am missing off to my right, which I know the camera's flipped, but I'm left-hand hold. So you can see the words here are backwards. I'm left-hand hold. So from my perspective, I'm shooting off that way. Shoot. And it's like an inch or two. It's not like I'm just missing. What am I doing wrong here? That green and orange Kodiak you made is sweet. Thanks, LP. I appreciate that. Okay. So I stopped canting. I'm trying to remind myself not to cant the frame, because even that I know throws it to the left a little bit. Now I'm throwing low. Every shot. Heck yeah, man. Kenneth, that's awesome. What pocket is my wallet in? Same pocket I always shoot. Okay. All right. Slipped out of my hand again. Looks like I'm not pulling straight back. I'm not sure what you mean. There it is. Okay. I don't think I've hit a single one since I've been on here. Do you have a different frame with different pouch? Yeah, I'm using different. Shorten the band. So, like, you think they're pulling to. Let's try it. Long and short draw. Yeah, short draw for sure. I almost always shoot short draw. Long draw I'll bust out every once in a while. Let's try it. Andrew, I'm up for anything right now because I can't hit shit. Got my Roxxon multi-tool here. If you guys haven't picked this thing up over at Simple Shot, man, game changer. All right, let's set that down. Ugh. Freaking bugs, dude. Freaking bugs, man. Alright. Where's the... Great pair of scissors on here. So these bands are very stretchy. Let's cut off like about 3/4 of an inch right there. Smooth. Buttery smooth. Buttery smooth. And then we'll attach them back again. Okay. Extra little out of there. Put these back. All right, let's try it. 1/8 inch will put you left a little. Oh, well, I cut off like 3/4 of an inch. Flies, what's up? Carlos, do you prefer? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm right back there. Okay, so just so you know, these bands are very, very stretchy. I can pull them, like, I got a lot of extra stretch out of them still. Oh, yeah, I just missed high. No, I missed low. There it is. Oh, Andrew, my man. Check this out. I found a Crown Royal. It's not glass, it's plastic. I found it on the property I was working at, so I washed it out. It's in really good shape. Washed it out, and I got my 1/4-inch steels in there. Now, I don't know if that's legal to keep in your car, so. There it is. Holy moly, I am spot on now. Andrew, man, I owe you one, dude. Boom. Smoked it. Okay. So I had the same problem. I was using the... So let me give you the backstory. So yesterday I was using the Simple Shot 0.4, 15 to 10 taper, cut at 200. I was still shooting to the right. So I'm sure I can cut... I cut it at 200. I could probably cut 20 mil off that. Same as this. And I bet it would pull left again, which is freaking sweet. And I was using the Axiom Pro. This is the plastic Axiom, but this is a pre-production sample. So this was not one of the standard stock Axioms that was sold. This is a 3D printed sample that Nathan gave me like 6 months before the Axiom actually came out. It was so... Patrick, what's going on, dude? It was so... Like, you can still see some of, like, the marks on there. Here, let me flip you, because this camera sucks. And, of course, it's not going to come into focus. It's not that important. What's cool is that this is not an injection molded slingshot. This is a 3D printed slingshot. Apparently, it was very expensive. I don't know anything about 3D printing, so, you know, whatever. But these are new clips, and these were just stock clips that I got. And this now is, dude, this is going to be in my Cold Dead Hands collection for sure, to get a pre-production sample before the molding, before the injection molded tool was even made. Ooh, just high. It was high, but it was in line. If I miss high or miss low, I'm okay with that. When I'm missing left to right, I get frustrated as hell. There it is. Booyah! Andrew Douglas, what's up? Yes, sir. I just clipped that one, but... All right, Graydon. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Something's running over there. Bam, I'm gonna make you a moderator as well. I don't know how many moderators I have in the chat right now. Boom. Center punch that bad boy. So it is hot, by the way. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much, dude. I was getting so frustrated. Man, I hope he's still here. Listening, I'll try cutting another ½ inch off. I think the ball was leaving the pouch too early, causing it to go right. Yeah, that makes total sense, man. Yeah, and like I said, the camera's flipped, but I think that's what was happening to me too. My pinch was crooked. The band was crooked in the clip. Here we go. And obviously it wasn't making any bit of difference, but now that I see it, I hear stuff running around. I don't have a hunting... Well, I have a hunting setup in my bag over there. I always have a hunting setup. I've been hunting with a slingshot before. I've been wanting to do that last winter, but would like to this year. Yeah, dude, I'll be probably... My plan is anyway, the best laid plans, you know. But my plan is to do some hunting stuff this year. What the hell? But yeah, I got these little, they're BB pouches, but there's two sizes, and I got the larger one meant for 1/4-inch steel. It's perfect, actually, for 1/4-inch steel. Boom! Bro! Center punching this thing now. A little more pull against your pinch will help with slipping as well. Yeah, Rex, I know that that's true. I know that that's true, except I don't want the extra draw weight if I can help it. I flinched. What kind of bird hunting is available up north? We have a crow season up here. Well, we have a crow season in Indiana. But I wouldn't shoot crow. And obviously any pest bird is fair game as well. So starling, sparrows, grackles, feral pigeon. I think mourning dove has a season. Bird's tricky though. Not a whole bunch of game birds. I don't know. Pheasant probably has a season. I'm not sure how much pheasant is up here. So that's a game bird. Crow has a season. I'm not sure if there's any grouse up here. I'd have to look. I don't get into the whole bird thing too much. I'm much more into the small mammal game. But yeah, I would for sure take them if that was the case. I just missed low. Gotta go for real this time. Heck yeah, T-Rex. Thanks a bunch. I mean, eating birds, like birds that you would eat. So like grouse and grouse and pheasant probably have a season here, but I don't know when they are, and I'm not sure if they're. I would bet that they stock pheasants in most of the places up here, so they're like they release a bunch of them at some point in the fall. If that's the case, I don't know if they're up here or not. I don't know that. I know turkey has a season, obviously, and turkey is illegal to hunt with a slingshot, I think, in every single state. You have to have a bow to hunt a turkey, although I'm not sure that a sling bow would qualify or not. I don't know that. I'm totally unaware of what the laws would be. And then squirrel and rabbit, obviously, no good bird hunting down there. Well, that's right. You're also in Indiana, aren't you? Yeah. So I don't know. To answer your question, waterfowl. Duck are fair game with the slingshot, I believe. Mergansers, coots, stuff like that. I think you could take that with a slingshot down here. I'm almost certain. I think the only restriction is that you can't use lead to hunt waterfowl. Oh shit! That slipped out of my hand again. Got it. I think last year or the year before, red squirrel became a nuisance species in Indiana. So you can take red squirrel all year round now. All year round with reds, chipmunks, ground squirrel. Those are fair game with or without a license all year round. You can take as many as you want whenever you want. Gray and fox squirrel have a season. They're game animals, and I believe that they're also slingshot appropriate. The last time I talked to the game warden, now this has been a couple years, like 2 or 3 years, they said that it, like in the ammunition restrictions, if there are any, it'll list them, and if there aren't, it won't list them. It'll say no ammunition restrictions, and under squirrel and rabbit, at the very least, it says no ammunition restrictions. And the game warden was just like, it doesn't say no slingshots, so that was that. Oh, I hit the line. For water, I think he meant waterfowl. Yeah, waterfowl have to be steel shot. You can't use lead. You can use stuff like copper and brass and steel. I don't know why you would use anything but steel for a slingshot. It would just be 10 times as expensive and do the same damn thing. Boom. You just can't use lead on waterfowl. What's up, man? I'm sorry, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Ah, missed high, I flicked. Rufus didn't need steel. Yeah, they don't want lead to contaminate the water. There it is. Andrew, I can't thank you enough, man. I was getting so frustrated with my shooting. And you hooked it up, brother. Iggy, what's going on, man? Boom. I'm gonna go move that. Sometimes when I hit the target dead on, the target will catch the ammo and throw it back out. It's pretty funny. It's from being so good at missing stuff. Can you make a quick shot, like really quick without aiming too much? No, I don't shoot like that. Yeah, and my camera is reversed. It's so hot out here. I think the temperature is supposed to be 94 degrees or something like that. LP, if you're leaving, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Choop, 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 choop. So I got this toxic green and purple lanyard. That Simple Shot sells that paracord. And then I got the green, the toxic green clips on there. These toxic green clips are so bright, I can't even tell there's a fiber optic. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Latex is FUBAR. Ooh, damn. Should been one in that bag I gave you at ECST. Oh, yeah. I'm, Leon, I've been given those with my customs. That's why I wanted so many. But I use one single strand of paracord because I use it as a brace. So I try not to grip. I try not to squeeze with these fingers at all. My fingers are pretty loose. And then as the bands pull, they pull on the lanyard. So I need it really tight because that's how I shoot. I shoot just like holding my hand open. So I grip the frame. I do like that. But I'm not pulling it inward. Heads up when you're getting low. Yeah, I think I'm through about half of them already. There we go. See, it threw it out. Well, you guys probably can't see from there. Matt Stewart, my dude. Guess whose stuff is going out in the mail today? Boom. Can't shoot for crap with a lanyard. Yeah, dude, I have to have it on. First of all, because I like to just be able to drop my slingshot and do stuff and then grab it back again. But second of all, I use it as a brace, so I have to wear one. Every slingshot that I have a lanyard on. Willing to bet it's mine. Boom. Yeah, I got both of them done, sanded, buffed, ready to go. I got to take a quick 20-second video of the gasser, but then I'll send it off later today, along with Jeremy's, and that might be all of them that I have ready to go right now. I feel like I was supposed to mail something else, though. 1/4 inch always bounced out of me as well. I decided to stick with short draw. I got tired of not hitting anything. Welcome to my life, Iggy. Looking forward to the song choice you picked for the gasser. Heck yeah. Been banding this new fork. I don't know if you like Jinpoo. Oh, if I'll like Jinpoo. I do not like it, Bam Bam. Jinpoo, and I'm telling you this as a person who sincerely tried it. Because Jinpoo, I like the stretch. I like the snappiness of it. For the draw weight, I felt that it had very good speed. I like the color of it well enough. Breaks unexpectedly on me. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was me, the way I was cutting it. I went through an entire roll of Jinpoo, except for about a 10-inch piece, or maybe 9-inch piece. And I hated it. And then I sent all my... I had a bunch of, like, leftover pieces. So when I get through a roll, sometimes I have like one piece left. And I had like a dozen of band length pieces left, and I sent them all to Hunter the other day. So he's got like a dozen, maybe not a dozen, but maybe 10 various sheets of bands and thicknesses. I like Precise and not Jinpoo. I know they are made by the same people, but for whatever reason, I don't get along with it. What's the taper and thickness of your bands? I have yet to try Jinpoo. Yeah, I did not like the Jinpoo. Only because... Ooh, I just hit the top of it. Only because I felt that it was breaking too quickly. Talim Armas. I have... Today I'm shooting some TheraBand Black that I have. TheraBand Black is really good slingshot bands for very, very small ammo. So if you're shooting BBs, 1/4 inch, clay ammo, TheraBand Black is awesome. I'm shooting a normal taper, so 20 to 12 taper. TheraBand Black, just for reference, guys, is like 0.3. It's very thin. And it sucks. When it gets cold outside, it is awful. It is the worst. Right. But luckily it's like 95 degrees here right now. Can't tell if it's sweat or a bug on me. Still here. One question, is G10 good or bad to cut on the router? Have you used TheraBand Blue? I've never used TheraBand Blue. It seems very, very thin. But I wouldn't be opposed to it in a situation where you're shooting very, very light ammo. I've heard people like to shoot airsoft ammo with TheraBand Blue. LPG10 cuts fine on the router, cuts fine. It is, you're going to need carbide tipped bits, which are a little bit pricey, and you're going to need to replace them relatively often. Like, you're going to be able to get about 10 frames or 20 frames out of one router bit, and then it's going to be cutting really, really slow. It puts a lot of stress and strain on the router motor. But a carbide tipped router bit, flush trim or a round over, it'll cut it beautifully for about 10 to 20 frames worth. Finally spending some time with my Scout X. I'm really liking it. Dude, I love the Scout X. I like the Scout LT a lot more. And here's something interesting too. I'll tell you this, it's weird. The smaller your ammo is, the higher you shoot. If you anchor in the same spot, because the speed goes up. As the speed goes up on your ammo, the ball will travel higher. Okay. So, when I shoot a 100 millimeter frame, which is what I originally started with, My first slingshot design was the Yeti, and that was a 98 millimeter because I liked to see the ball on the top of the frame. So I like to see the ball almost whole, just on the corner like that, and I would shoot it. 98 millimeter, but 100 millimeter works great. The Scout X, I think, is like 102. It's the same thing. 9.5, if I anchor, a 9.5 steel ball hits almost dead on. When I shoot an 8 millimeter steel ball, I need a 95 millimeter frame. Because the 8 millimeter is traveling that much faster, it's shooting a little higher. And because it's a little higher, I need a more narrow frame to match. 1/4 inch, or wait. Yeah. That's right, right? Anyway, well, I don't know if it's right or not. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that's correct. But what I noticed is that a 90 millimeter fork, I usually can't shoot them at all. But with 1/4 inch, I'm dead on. 1/4 inch, yes sir. Adam. What's up, Adam? I'm kind of liking a bigger frame, engages different muscles in the palm. You look like Sean McGuire. I don't know who Sean McGuire is. Got it. Flipped once. I only hit the very, very bottom of it. Oh, I missed it low. Adam, did they let you back into Australia? Not yet. Oh my God. Still dealing with visa stuff, man. That's rough, brother. Oh shit, it slipped out of my hand. Got a lawyer on the case Zoom meeting tomorrow. Jesus, it's gone that far, huh? Guys, I'm gonna have to go here in just a couple minutes. Ah, I flinched. That was target panic. I'll have to cut it longer. Not enough stretch for me. It's very stiff. It is pretty stiff, yeah. Good chatting with you. Thanks for answering all the questions. Have a great remainder of your day. You too, Matt. I appreciate you, man. Man, I am missing by... There it is. I caught the edge of that one. All right, guys. I have got to get going. Whew. Any more time? I spend any more time in the sun. I mean, look at my face already. Nuts. It's hot as a mother here. Anyway, gotta go. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.